Hi everybody, John Randall here from classicwindsurfing.com. Today I'm going to show you how to attach an old school boom that doesn't have a cleat. In my previous video I showed you how to attach this old Mistral boom, and you tie the rope around and then you actually tie it off on the cleat here. But what about if you've got something like this big boom where there's no cleat? How do you attach that? What there is a little notch here, and that's going to be really important. So what you need is your boom, your mast, and a loop of rope like this. So all you do, there's a few different ways to do this, but I'm going to show you one way. You grab your mast with the sail on it, you grab your loop piece, and I'm just putting this big knot at the end through my loop here. Okay, that's the first step. Now, what's really important when you use this technique is you've got to get just the right size loop, and it takes a little bit of fiddling around if you don't have one. Next, just like with a regular tie-on boom, grab your boom, put it over your sail and mast. Okay, and I've got my boom running parallel up my mast. And then all you do is you grab that knot at the end of that piece of rope and you put it into the slot in the head of the boom here. All right, so I'll just show you, I'll just disconnect it again. So right now it's disconnected. I'm going to put it in this little slot here. All right, in the slot. The knot's held on, and you just bring your boom down in the regular fashion. I'll just move the camera up, and this is now tied on. Obviously you do your out hole next and do the rest of your sail tuning. So that technique is obviously designed for a boom like that, but if you've got a boom head just like this one, there's no slot. All you need to do is grab that loop again, and I just made this loop this morning actually. Just need a piece of pre-stretch rope. There it is. What you do that's a little bit different if you don't have like a slot, most boom heads will have a hole in them somewhere. So I've got that on my boom. I wrap this around my mast every time I go to rig it up, and I just tie it on up there, just the same way. That's around the mast, that's the top, choosing exactly the same technique. It's definitely nice having the slot, because what you can do is you can just leave your actual piece of rope that's got the knot in it, just leave it tied around your mast the whole time. But I remember my first couple of my first booms, they were more like this, so I would keep the loop, I'd keep it with the boom, and I would just sort of rig it that way. Okay, if you want to learn more about old school windsurfing or you got questions, check out the website or send me an email. Till next time.